All right, here we go. Spawning up at the top left. It is Mystery Gaming's RagnaroK. In the red. And his opponent spawning down on the bottom right. It is Cure. In the blue. Currently teamless. We are going to be seeing a 2-Rax Reaper coming out of Cure. It was a... This is very interesting. It was an Extractor Trick 15 hatch. RagnaroK building 8 Zerglings, though. This is quite strange with this. Normally, you skip Zerglings entirely, but going for 8 Zerglings is very surprising. Very surprising. We are going to be seeing the lanes just hidden for now. Is he hoping Cure is going to jump up to the high ground and that he can get a big surround? That must be it, right? Oh, this queen going very far forward off of creep. Will get knocked askew. Oh, grenade going to be very good. That's a lot of damage on the first queen already. Cure going into a 3rd barracks. Oh, RagnaroK is going to be able to scout this.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, Lings. Oh, man, this is such a weird move with these Lings. I wonder if he was hoping that this was the 1-Rax expand version of that, but that's a little bit more of a finesse play that I feel like Cure doesn't do very often. Cure, good micro so far with the Reapers. Very well done. Finding some great value already. Even though it's only 2 Zerglings, he's put a lot of damage on the queens. He's just been a big nuisance. RagnaroK, this looks like a 2-base Muta play. This feels like a 2-base Muta play, but we will see. RagnaroK does see that it is a quick 3rd barracks, no 4th. Oh, okay, it is going to be the 3rd gas and a Roach Warren. I was looking at the timing of the 2nd gas, and it was making me think Mutas could be on the menu, but nope, not going to be the case. RagnaroK has done 2-base Muta out of this in the past. In recent history, in fact. Of course, it will be Stim and Combat Shields from Cure behind this. Now, will this be a big 2-base follow-up from Cure? We'll see. RagnaroK grabbing a single Evo chamber. Is this going to be fast +1 Carapace? He didn't get Ling speed, so could be, could also just not be. Yeah, the early 8 Lings, I feel like were maybe a gut check. They didn't put RagnaroK out of the game by any stretch, but they definitely slowed down his build significantly. Ooh, Overseer gonna get found. That's a pretty nice pick off for Cure, but it does cost him a fair amount of HP on these Marines. That was 80 damage, 80 self-inflicted damage. Oh, and a scan gets another Overlord. I mean, it's worth the scan if you supply block your opponent in a big way. RagnaroK is building a lot of units right here. We got double engineering bay and a 3rd command center coming on in behind this from Cure. So Cure is definitely just playing macro with this whole setup. RagnaroK, he is doing very much the opposite. He wants to hit a big attack timing with roach speed. Has on a few more drones now, but definitely needs to get some work done with these roaches, or he's just going to be behind. Or is he thinking like, hey, I needed to build a lot of roaches to defend? 21 roaches is more than you need to defend, though. That's too many roaches. How many... Okay, he finds all 3 Reapers. That's actually really nice for Raggy. Oh, good job. And you know what? Yeah, no, this is fine for RagnaroK to kind of transition. Definitely should try and get something done with this roach speed, though. And he's looking for it. Ooh, Cure gonna stim into a big concave. Is this the right move? I mean, maybe? Actually, yeah, this goes better for Cure than I expected. Wow. 10 roaches, 6 lings for 13 marines. Yeah, that was way better for Cure than I expected. Fortunately for Cure, that was before the +1 Carapace kicked in. If Carapace is done, those marines have way less DPS. That is a drastically different fight without Carapace. I don't blame RagnaroK, though, for taking the fight there because that was a big concave. It looked from the eye test like it was going to go well. But the thing about a concave is that it's only better if your opponent, for example, like if the concave means that your opponent can't have all their units shooting and you can. That's the only situation where a really good concave would make a difference. So in a Roach versus Roach fight, that would have been an amazing concave. But Marines, they just move out. All of them were still able to shoot very, very soon into the outside of the engagement. Once again, I don't blame RagnaroK for, you know, kind of making a misjudgment, but that's a little bit unfortunate. Ooh, nice concave for Cure at the top of this ramp. And Roaches, yeah, they're a lot clunkier. So you need them to be in a good concave just to be effective, but it wasn't enough to have your units be effective. He needed the Marines to be ineffective if he was going to fight without armor. The Carapace upgrade, I should say. Triple drop coming into the main base. There are Marauders in here. RagnaroK targeting down individual Marines at the outside of the engagement. Yeah, good job making sure he gets a couple pickoffs. It's a nice little micro play. Meanwhile, Nidus Worm coming in from RagnaroK. Cure just trying to find a couple pickoffs. There's no medevacs here. Meanwhile, on the top side, Corrosive Vials will get avoided. Did they actually... I think they hit 1 or 2 Zerg units there. RagnaroK, though, can he get something done with this? He's added a 7th gas, so it's going to be a lot of Ravagers here. It is also a bit of a 1-2 timing. 4 tanks on the map, but there's no vision in the main base. Ooh, Corrosive Vials. Not going to be enough to win this fight. It is 1-1 versus 1-1. There was no medevacs, but a lot of Marauders. Obviously going to do very well against the Roaches. Cure. Oh! It only cost him 1 Marauder, but it still takes a bit of a... 1 Marauder, 1 Marine. Takes a bit of a bad angle on the retreat. Cure being kind of forced around with these drops. And here comes the Nidus Worm in the main base. Unfortunately for RagnaroK, he could have put it in a much better spot. It will get detected, but it will be able to... we'll be able to at least complete. This is just going to be harassment. Wait, what? I guess trying to distract his opponent. There's a drop on the other side of the map in the main base. This will open the door for some big Corrosive Vials. Finds 3 tanks. Very nice for RagnaroK. Cure does have 3 tanks still shooting, though, and they're doing pretty darn well. Oh, not enough Corrosive Vials to take down that 1 tank. That's a very good fight here for Cure, I would say. RagnaroK losing a lot. 42 Roaches and 2 Ravagers going down. Okay, yeah, that was an extremely good fight. Meanwhile, the drop on the other side of the map did get pushed away, but it is still alive. Oh. Cure. Yeah, he's able to get away. Ooh, Corrosive Vials. Good dodge from Cure. 2-2 completing for the Terran. If he decides to push, I don't know if RagnaroK can hold. RagnaroK starting to transition. He's already got the +1 melee on the way. But Baneling Nest only just now half done. Infestation Pit not yet done either. Ling Speed just started. +2 Missile just started. Obviously, no Viper's going to be available. The Bio is going to have an upgrade advantage. No Banelings available. At least certainly not with Bane Speed. Big stim coming on in. Corrosive Vials will get dodged. RagnaroK. I mean, he's got a big concave at the top of this ramp, but the siege tanks on the low ground are going to work, and RagnaroK is just getting steamrolled by this army. 2-2 bio. Getting the job done, and RagnaroK will have no choice but to tap out. Cure takes game number 1. All right, here we go. Game number 2. Spawning up at the top right for, well, in the blue. Currently up 1-0. It is Cure. With a great game number 1. Great read on the engagement outside of the front of the natural. And his opponent spawning down in the bottom left for Mystery Gaming. It is RagnaroK. In the red. Now, it will be 2 Rax Reaper once again. Cure. He could, of course, add on a 3rd Barracks and go for a 3 Rax Reaper. But he is not a player that I think of as the 3 Rax Reaper enjoyer. He much more prefers the flexibility of this play. Now, it is important to note that because you don't build Hellions, even though you've got that wall at the natural, with the 3 Rax Reaper play, you've got to be very careful that you don't overcommit and lose to a Ling Bane all-in on the counterattack, and that you don't miss that. It is really easy to get wrapped up in the damage you've done and forget that the Zerg is actively trying to win the game. Maru has actually lost a couple of times recently to Ling Bane all-ins after the 2 Rax Reaper opener. Now, Maru is also doing fancy stuff like cutting the 3rd Reaper sometimes. He'll also go for like a single Marine off of a single low ground barracks. By playing as well as Maru does, he can also open himself up a little bit. Cure. Just looking for a little bit of damage. Not going to be able to find it initially. Is this going to be the 4 Rax version as the follow-up or just 3? Obviously, the 3 Rax setup worked perfectly fine for Cure in game number 1. Oh, I love this. Okay, he goes for the 3rd barracks and then builds the 4th one far up in the top left. That is way less likely to be scouted. I do like that Cure is going to try and get the cancel on this. It is early enough along that he might be able to do so. The Queens have to go rather far. They did spread out a little bit to avoid grenades. 1 grenade going to knock this Queen away. This will be a cancel, I think. No, commit. Oh, he had another 15 seconds at least until Ling's... Well, I mean, unless it's the Dark Ling speed, then he finishes like 5-10 seconds earlier. But RagnaroK doesn't really do that. I think he could have canceled that. It dropped to just above 100 HP. And the Queens were still a ways away from getting in position. Lings were not covering. I get it. You want to save the Reapers, but I think he could have gotten the cancel. And that would have put him in such a good position. But I was talking about, not focusing on the damage. Tunneling it too hard. And I can't blame Cure for playing it safe. I cannot blame him for playing it safe. He still set this base up to potentially get taken down later. Now, RagnaroK, he did not elect to scout into the main base. So he won't see this mind game play. Oh, Cure. Gotta be careful. Oh, my goodness. It's going to be fine. That might have been worth it to commit. There was only 3 Marines initially. But he decides not to. Baneling Nest starting up here from RagnaroK. It's going to be a smart move. Only 1 Zergling has died in this game, by the way. So this has not been such a bad start for RagnaroK. Part of what makes the 2 Rax Reaper so good, by the way, is the versatility of the follow-through. Oh. Wait, this is Reactor. What? This was an oopsie, by the way. He did not mean to build this. I'm quite certain of it. 3rd Command Center is going to come on down. Unless he wanted, like, this set up so that he could just plop a factory on it later. But that would be very weird. Yeah, because you don't even need to look to build a factory. I mean, he doesn't even put the factory on top of the tech lab. Yeah, so this was definitely not the original game plan. That was just a misclick. You see Banelings being produced here from RagnaroK. This is a little bit scary for the Zerg player at the moment. Oh, he does spot this army, and he sees where it's coming. There is a lot of creep here. Oh, if he can get the flank. Cure is going to drop the stim. I don't know if RagnaroK should go for the chase. Yeah, once you force the stim, don't even chase a little bit. It's still fine. He only loses 6 lings. That's actually less damage than Cure did to himself, but RagnaroK could have lost, like, none. Oh my goodness. Oh, RagnaroK sees exactly where the army is. This is a massive opportunity. Oh, Baneley's going to come in from the top. Lane's going to wrap around on the army. Grenades knocking the Banelings into the bio. And it is an absolute slaughter by RagnaroK. Fantastic play right there from RagnaroK. This Overlord pin a medal on one of its 76 eyes, because this thing saw it all. Actually, don't pin it on its eyes. That sounds painful. Don't do that. Still, the Overlord was absolutely MVP. Oh my god, the grenade. The panic grenade that pushed the army into him. Cure, very much on the back foot now. RagnaroK, he might not even need to let this base get taken. First 2 medevacs are not yet out. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Go, 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 go. Go, go now, go. Oh, that was... He is going to go now, but he had a huge flank setup. Now the medevacs are out still. Oh, Cure trying to split, but not enough. RagnaroK will get in here. Marines are dropping back out of the medevacs, and with the depot closing, this is probably best case scenario for Cure. RagnaroK, if he had gone 10, 15 seconds earlier, he would have crushed this army. There would have been no way to lift up the units. I know that he doesn't know the medevac timing, but he had a perfect surround set up there. Now Cure's right back in this game, I feel, because RagnaroK did commit a little bit to that. Now, it's still a very good situation for RagnaroK. Make no mistake. Especially with all this creep. But as I say that... Oh, the Overlord finally gets taken out. As I say that, a lot of the creep will get taken down. Oh, please kill the last creep tomorrow. Okay. Gets it just before the scan expires. Ooh. Those Marines. Definitely some anxiety. But they do manage to get in to the medevacs. Good stuff. Nice engagement right there from RagnaroK. The first one. But the second one, good job from Cure, especially when he closed the depot. Locked out the rest of the Banelings. I also think that if the Banelings from RagnaroK had not kind of gotten segmented off... Oh my god. That Marine surviving. If the Banelings from RagnaroK had not been segmented off, would have been... maybe even better still for RagnaroK. It's still, he's still in a good position in this game. Widowmine. Oh, does get dragged into the army. Nice job right there from RagnaroK. Cure, though. Hey, he's able to get the hot pickup. Saves pretty much everything. And ultimately, that's just going to cost him medevac energy. Not actually going to lose him any units. Widowmine does burrow on up. Wise decision from RagnaroK to disengage here. Oh, he tries to draw out the Widowmine. Oh. How many kills? 8 kills. Oh, Cure actually killing 4 of his own Marines with the friendly fire there. So it actually was an effective mind drag. Widowmine. Oh, did fire again. Hit the Queens, but the Queens just transfused each other up. RagnaroK does have some outstanding creep spread. Like, really fantastic. Cure, though. Well, actually, talking about a 2-2 timing, there really isn't one. And with this much creep, and the map being Ancient Cistern, this looks really good for RagnaroK right here to even the series. It's not even close to over yet. But RagnaroK is definitely thriving. Now, Drilling Claws is done. Concussive Shells being added on. I do like the idea of going like 8 racks Marine Marauder Concussive on this map. Oh, Widowmine's seeming to get a lot of kills. Last two do get mitigated pretty nicely. 63 Lings. All right, well, that's pretty darn good. Cure, though, has so much creep spread to move through. So much to work through. Blue Banelings. Oh, nice hot pickup there. The rapid fire creep coming through. RagnaroK playing pretty much pure Ling Bane. Is starting to get the Hydra upgrades, though. Does need to add on a couple more Ovies. Yeah, definitely want to get those up and running. Oh, Widow Mines. Oh, gonna try and cover the army, but good splits from RagnaroK. Last second, good hot pickup from Cure as well. Double drop it to the main base. RagnaroK is ready for it. Where's the Spine Crawler come down? Okay. On this random base. I say random base. What is that? The fourth base? Third base? How long has he been mining it? Oh, hold that thought. We got a big attack coming in through the middle. Did he take the pocket base? No, that was his fourth base. Yeah. 3-3 starting up for RagnaroK here. Interesting that he's getting the 3-3, not going in towards the +1 missile, despite the fact that he is getting those Hydra upgrades. I wouldn't mind a third Evo in this scenario, but he's not super far ahead, so yeah, I don't know. I'm fine with this as it is. Both players on a very low-tech, high unit count army. Ooh, Spore Crawler barely not able to get the kill. Lings will try and get in on top of this. They don't have Adrenal. In fact, it has not yet been started. Great positioning from Cure. Oh, this is a problem for RagnaroK. RagnaroK going to lose a lot. Will get back in with the Banelings in the main base. Oh no, the Spore. It uprooted right as the units picked up. Speaking of pickups. Oh, that Widow Mine. Big shot. Are we going to get next battle report in a moment? No? Yes? Oh, it doesn't show Banelings, does it? It killed a lot of Banes. That was, oh my god, the cost efficiency from Cure. He's doing so well with this very mobile paratroop drop style. Fifth command center trying to get taken here by Cure. RagnaroK not teching up at all, so Cure is kind of fine to just sit back and keep trading. Okay, as I say, he's not teching up at all. He literally adds a Lurker Den. Literally as I say it. Oh, where are the medevacs on this right side? There are none in position. And there's no Widow Mines either. RagnaroK might just kind of stumble into a base kill. Oh my god, 2 HP. It burns down. Not often you see that. Cure dropping again on the bottom side. We are going to see... Oh... Medevac starting to go down. Cure will lose all the medevacs. This will get cleaned up. But honestly, pretty good trades. And these are 0-3 Hydras. So the Marines, on their own, like 5 Marines, did way better than I expected. Resources lost, still 8,000 ahead. But a lot of medevacs did get picked off. There's still 9 on the field. Yeah, this base on the right side going down it's a pretty big deal. Both players have no bank. But that is more notable for RagnaroK, as RagnaroK's been outmining his opponent pretty significantly over the last little bit. We are going to see an engagement coming in once again. Cure doing a really, really good job of staying at the edge of the creep and just baiting his opponent forward over and over again. Oh, big mind drag. Huge mind drag coming in, and now the Hydra's going to be able to finish off some of these medevacs. Very nice fight here for RagnaroK. Oh, that was a big fight for RagnaroK. Good job from Cure. He was able to lift up and get out with these 3 medevacs. Very close to losing everything on that top side. RagnaroK, yeah, he seems content to just trade off relatively low-tech units. He's added on the Hydras. That obviously is a nice addition to this army. Ling, Bane, Hydra on the top side, trying to move forward here. Widow Mines. They are going to get dragged. Well, they're going to get kind of mitigated. Actually, there's just a little bit too much Ling Bane. Splits are not forthcoming. Attack on the bottom side is getting in here. There's no Planetary Fortress. Medivacs not going to be able to heal up this army. And in fact, a few Hydras going to take down most of the Medivacs. Oh, RagnaroK's done it here in game number 2. Very well played by Raggy. All right, here we go. Game number 3. Spawning down in the bottom right. It is Cure. In the blue. Going with the high ground supply depot. And his opponent do an extractor trick. 15 hatch. It is Mystery Gaming's RagnaroK. Cool. Cool. I'm into that. Now, obviously this is something you'd rather see against 2-Rax Reaper play. It is kind of a soft counter to 2-Rax Reaper play, especially on a map like Babylon. But I like that Cure does not go 2-Rax Reaper because it's Babylon. Now, you can also go for the low ground 1-Rax expand, like Maru likes to do, and Maru has done a little bit of recently. But, yeah, I think it's kind of neat. Not going to be seeing a pure gasless setup here from RagnaroK. Just a delayed gas. And chances are this is still going to be a 4-queen opener. We'll see in a little bit. Cure, what is his weapon of choice on the day? We'll, of course, see the first Reaper. That makes sense. But I wonder when he'll realize that it is not a 2-Rax Reaper. Probably pretty soon. Ooh, grenade. Oh, Reaper gets a drone kill. GG. No, obviously not GG, but that's a very nice start. Lanes do sneak out. This is one benefit of the Extractor Trick 15 hatch, is you can sometimes get Lings across the map. Can he snipe the SEV? He does, but he doesn't deny the command center. Still, getting an early SEV. Very nice. Because you get the spawning pool 10 seconds earlier, you're able to get across the map and sneak out around a Reaper. Oh. Cure.
Add-on.
Will find it. Very nice. Very nicely done. It is going to be a very quick layer here from RagnaroK. That makes sense to me. Oh, Reaper. Oh, gets into the main base. Just gets past. Ooh, grenade. Oh, almost led to his own death, but he's going to get trapped and corralled anyways. All right. Okay. I was like, he's going down for sure. There's no way. Lane speed starts up and a third hatchery. We're going up to 4 gases. This is going to be 2-base Muta out of RagnaroK. This is what I was maybe thinking we might have seen in game number 1. But we're going to be seeing it here in game 3 instead. Third command center behind us from Cure. Very quick 3cc. Meanwhile, it is a Cyclone 4 Marine drop. And that's going to find an Overlord. Not bad. Will supply block RagnaroK a little bit. RagnaroK does have all of his larvae spent, so it's actually not the worst block in the world. Could have been a lot worse. But if he loses this next Overlord, that will be a really rough block. Oh, nice snipe here from Cure. Already getting value, picking off 2 Overlords. Can he find a Queen as well? That would be really nice, but RagnaroK with a good bit of micro. Oh, nice hot pickup on the Marines. Good job. Nice micro and counter micro. RagnaroK was floating a little bit of larva. Obviously, he wants to get up into mutas anyway, so it's kind of fine. Does RagnaroK know what Cure is doing? I don't think so. I don't think he really knows what this is. Obviously, he's seen the Cyclone drop. Is that enough? Is that enough to show the mutas to kill that off? I don't know. Obviously, you'd love to kill it off before the mutas pop out. Ooh, Queen will get taken down. Good job from Cure here. 2 Marines for a Queen, definitely worth it, especially against 2 base Muta. Okay, Mutas will reveal themselves and will just jump the medevac. Oh my goodness, he almost got a Muta. Damn, good job from RagnaroK to micro back there. Cure, though, almost got the kill. That would have been really, really nice. Baneling speed does start up. RagnaroK did an all-in version of this versus Maru recently. But this is not the all-in version, not by any stretch. Ooh, Stim does find a Muta, the one that was low on HP from earlier. Muta regeneration is very quick, but it's not instantaneous. A couple of SCVs going down. These Mutas they're off to a good start. I will say that. It's a 17-worker lead here for RagnaroK. They're establishing map control. Oh, he wanted to find these Marines. They don't have combat shields yet. So he can fight them in relatively small numbers, especially after they've stimmed. And in this case, many of them have stimmed here. Oh, Cure actually... Oh, does find 1 Muta on a bit of a misrally. But Cure actually stimming a lot of his army. Only... Wait, where's the other medevac? Oh, okay, it just popped out. Right? RagnaroK able to fight, snipe down another SCV. Oh, man, another stim. 1-1 and combat shields are going to complete. If this had been an all-in from RagnaroK, Cure might have had a really difficult time holding. Medevac's already drained of energy. First one. Second one, probably going to drain pretty shortly as well. Actually, third one as well. Ooh, drones on the rally. Not exactly ideal. RagnaroK has been hitting his timings behind this. Been spreading creep pretty decently as well. Obviously, he's focusing a lot on the Muta micro. And people talk about Mutas, they're like, oh, they give you map control. They let you spread creep. And it's like, yeah, but they also demand a lot of attention. So they cost you some creep spread too. Ooh, supply block at 160 coming up for RagnaroK here. He is going to have 1-1 by the time Cure starts to move out. Assuming Cure moves out pretty shortly. Cure, though, might just wait for a 2-2. RagnaroK. Oh, he's going to be able to kill off the reactor. Nice job. RagnaroK really doing a great job with these Mutas overall. Oh, and he dives the tank. Will get it. Can get the second one as well. Oh, he does, but it's costly. Oh, and he dives the missile turret in the main base. Unfortunately, was leading with the 1 Muta, but it will net him Drilling Claws. That is a huge pickoff. Drilling Claws is so good against Mutilating Bane. 2 tanks, 2 Marines. Oh, he's going to get a 3rd tank as well. This last phase maybe was a little bit too expensive. Okay. Okay, that cost him 5 more Mutas. Yeah, that was not worth it. That was really expensive, actually, because he's... Oh, no! And he loses a lot of them on the rally. Ay. He's still in a good position in this game, but you really can't afford to lose Mutas. Sniping Drilling Claws was actually fantastic because it's going to give him a lot of time to get up his own 2-2. The 2-2 timing with Drilling Claws from Cure was going to be a lot scarier. Now, without Drilling Claws, it won't be anywhere near as scary. Still going to be scary, but not as much. And by the time Drilling Claws completes, 2-2 of RagnaroK will be maybe about 20 seconds up. 20 seconds out, I should say. Cure, I think it might be time to just go straight up into 3-3. We are going to see the Widow Mines. Oh, the retargeting. Don't go off, though. Good defense from Cure. RagnaroK thinking maybe he could mitigate the mines and try and go for a big counterattack. Or, well, a big, I guess, set of Baneling connections. RagnaroK getting it on top of the 4th base. We'll be able to find a couple of SCVs. Drilling Claws has completed, but like I said, that 2-2 is nearly done. And, oh, this is nice. Good pickoff, grabs 3 mines. Can have a lot of fun with Mutas if you control them really well. 2-2 does complete here for RagnaroK. Does he go straight into his own 3-3 or 1-3? As he is getting into a Hydra range upgrade and a Lurker Den, so it's not mass Muta. I mean, it's weird to say it's not mass Muta when he's gotten 27 Mutas in the game. Oh, another one does go down, but he's not building more is what I mean. He is transitioning, or at least preparing to. That is so many Banelings, by the way, from RagnaroK. 63 Banes. Cure has cleared up a decent bit of creep in the middle of the map. Ooh, Banelings. Oh, Widowmine. Good job from RagnaroK. Gets the kill. Nice little move from RagnaroK. Tries to get the jump, but wasn't able to do so. Cure doing a really good job of zoning his opponent's army effectively and kind of controlling a little bit where the Mutiling Bane can go. But as I say that, RagnaroK does kind of give him the slip and is able to get in on top of this 3rd base. Cure will get a quick SCV pull. Scan comes in. I think he was anticipating Burrow. The way the Banelings were moving, I thought RagnaroK had Burrow for a second. I was like, I didn't see Burrow on the production tab. Good job from Cure on the defense. How many medevacs do we have? 10 medevacs. Ooh, meanwhile, Ling Bane on the right side. How many kills on this one Widowmine? Not too sure. We are going to see an attempt to take down the command center. He will get it. He will take it down. Good job from RagnaroK. That was expensive, though. That was definitely expensive. Cure might see this as an opportunity to counterattack. His 3-3 is nearly done. This is a great timing for Cure. RagnaroK has kind of thrown the door open a little bit. Ooh, that's a lot of Banelings trying to flood on forward, but there are Marauders tanking in the front very effectively. +3 attack has completed for Cure. +3 armor finishing up as well. It is really difficult to trade efficiently as the Zerg player here. Ooh, but finding these stores would be nice. And he will get one. I guess they're not going to be dealing with the Mutas anyways. This is so much Ling Bane. Are there any Widowmines here? There's one. I heard it burrow on up. It doesn't get the shot it needs. RagnaroK rolling forward with so much Ling Bane. Catches Cure without any meaningful splash and will crush through. And he is going to take a massive supply advantage. I don't even know if Cure can hold right now. Widowmines. Oh, they're trying to target the Banes. They get a few of them, but it's not enough. Lurkers also joining up in the fight. And that is going to be game 3 going in the favor of RagnaroK. Well played. All right, here we go. Game number 4. Spawning up the top left. It is Cure. In the blue. And his opponent spawning down on the bottom right for Mystery Gaming. It is RagnaroK. In the red. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. One Rex expand on the high ground. Meanwhile, it is an Extractor Trick 15 hatch. Kind of out of RagnaroK here. Did I not say Cure? I did, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand. Okay, we're going to be seeing a gas behind this. You can go for a gasless play on this map, as Dark has shown us many times before. Many times before. It is really effective. Neo-Humanity, of course, a very good map for defensive Terran play. Technically, it's a good map for all defensive play, but it's really good for defensive Terran. We will see an extractor trick to save this one drone. Oh, grenade just being a little bit of a nuisance, but it's only one Reaper. It's not the 3 Reaper. You're not going to be able to snipe down queens with this. And it's a very standard, fast 3rd CC. Cure does make another adjustment, adding on a 2nd Marine. He did the same thing in game number 3. And that's just in case of the 2 Ling play. We didn't see that, did we? No. Right? No? No. Another quick layer coming in from RagnaroK. I wouldn't mind if it was 2 base Muta again, to be honest. Actually, I would love to see the Roach Warren. I would love to see fake roaches into 2 base Muta again. Although this is, or maybe even fake Mutas into 2 base Muta. This is a nice block, by the way, on the scout. So Cure doesn't get to see anything. This 2 base Zerg player is becoming, or Zerg play is becoming a lot more powerful and common. It is really effective. Really quite strong. We are going to see RagnaroK getting the high yield gas base. The thing is, both Roach play, 2 base Roach play, and 2 base Muta play are really empowered by that high yield gas base. Because either you're able to get a bunch of Ravagers with the extra gas, or you're able to get a bunch of Mutas. Who'd have thought having more gas early equals good for player? Good for unit. Once again, we are going to be seeing the 4 Marine Cyclone drop. And the Cyclone lock-on really good at killing this particular Overlord. Because it's difficult to get it with Marines. You got to have Marines on, like, all 4 corners. We will see an Overseer coming in on the left side. RagnaroK did get supply blocked with the loss of that Ovi. So a little bit of a nuisance. Losing that. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to lose that Ovi. Oh, wasn't able to keep the lock on indefinitely. Got the queen very low, though. He's actually almost killed another queen. Oh, is this going to be that queen here? No, just barely gets the transfuse. Nice micro from both sides. Good micro and counter micro. Good news for RagnaroK, by the way, or for Cure, I should say. He has built a Banshee, going cloaked Banshees. And that is going to be necessary against this big Roach push. Ooh. Oh, Overlord does get taken down. That actually... Well, actually, RagnaroK was already supply blocked. There is a bunker here. Cure, able to defend this. Drives it back. RagnaroK, this was a pretty big commitment. I don't know that he can actually just back away and be fine. Cure is up in workers, or at least even now. He was up. I mean, I guess you can't really commit into Cloak Banshee anyways. Oh. Contaminating a barracks is, I guess, better than nothing, but... probably would have been better to contaminate an upgrade. Cure definitely in a good spot in this game right now. RagnaroK. Yeah, I'm not really liking this position for him very much at all. Banshee's going to look for an opening in the middle of the map. Where's the Overseer? There's no Spore Caller. Oh, no. I assumed that there wasn't... Oh, my goodness. Overseer very out of position. 10, 11 drones going to go down. That is worth sacking the Banshees for. Now, the only thing is that because your opponent's got a bunch of Roaches, it is a little bit scary now that the Banshees are dead. Obviously, it would have been really nice if he could have gotten, 8 drones and just gotten away. Because Banshees, just in general, are just great to have for Terran at all stages of the game, if you can just keep them alive. Fortunately for Well, okay, there we go. There's the additional drones. I was going to say, RagnaroK's not adding more drones yet. I didn't know you could put a creep tumor here. I knew that these these things are technically rocks, and they are destructible. But I did not know you could put a creep tumor in between them. That's the funniest bit of information. Rock's going to get dropped as the other ones are getting broken down. Kind of funny. We are seeing a hive being added on by RagnaroK here. Marines on the left side. They're just looking for an opening. Oh, Cure forgot his armory. The tragedy of Terran. And that's going to delay his 2-2 significantly. He could have gotten that rolling. He could have gotten that rolling a decent bit of time ago. It's going to be at least 40 seconds later than it could have been. And of course, we all know that StarCraft 2 is a game of inches. +1 melee starts up here for RagnaroK, as well as +2 Carapace. He just knocks down the rocks. Okay, I don't mind him taking down, like, all the rocks. I actually kind of like that. Why he's got map control. Ooh, he really wants to find some unit pickoffs here. Corrosive Vials. One of them clips a medevac, but mostly it's just Lings going down. So nice little skirmish for Cure. Just a little bit better for him. But pretty small potatoes overall. Not going to decide the outcome of the game. 4th command center on location. Meanwhile, 3 Vipers on the way as well. Oh, nice job from Cure right there, using the concussive shells to slow down the farthest roaches. Getting 3 pickoffs when he otherwise would have only gotten 1 without the additional micro. Nice job. Ooh, pushing from the low ground is very scary for the Zerg. A couple of Corrosive Vials do land on the Marauders. Oh, man, a surprising amount of Corrosive Vials connecting, but with not enough units out, Cure just takes the kill on the base. Easy peasy. And this is looking really good for Cure right now. He would have had 2-2 done by now, or finishing up very shortly. Still, I don't want to be nitpicky because he is playing very clean in this game number 4. RagnaroK does have Vipers out. There's the Blinding Clouds. They are going to get a good amount of lockdown on these siege tanks. Good concave from Cure. Tanks wake back up. There's still a lot of Roach Ravager. The lack of 2-2 for Cure is a huge deal. If he had 2-2, that's probably a game-winning engagement. Instead, RagnaroK does manage to break the position. Cure still clears out a lot of creep. He's looking for a base, unfortunately, that isn't there on the left side. It is 4 base versus 4 base, which is obviously good for a Terran player. But, oh, nice parasitic bomb. Oh, can he get the kill on the Viper? No. Lock-on gets broken. Good job from RagnaroK. Oh, man. The lack of 2-2 actually was a huge deal there. A little unfortunate. RagnaroK, I think, F2'd that back. It could have contaminated something. No 3-3 started up yet for Cure. RagnaroK we'll try and pick a fight with these units, but Cure able to get some good pickoffs. I mean, that was still a rather successful push for Cure because he knocked out the 5th base. Well, he knocked out one of the 5 bases of the Zerg and killed a lot of creep. Like, the whole left side is now devoid of creep. Cure getting ready to take his own 5th base while RagnaroK tries to retake the center base. RagnaroK, no +3 Carapace just yet. Needs to get that up and running as soon as possible. Cyclone. Cyclone's still alive from the early game. Go home, Cyclone. You're drunk. Push through the middle of the map. Vipers have recharged their energy. There's still 2 of them left. Oh, but there are Vikings here. Vikings should definitely be going after the Vipers themselves. Oh, does manage to deny the 1 Viper. Other one gets an okay-ish Blinding Cloud, but there's still a lot of tanks here. Bio at the top of the ramp will be able to get away from the Banelings. That was a good engagement for Cure. RagnaroK, though, does still have a lot of Roach Ravager. And for the moment, he will hold this base. I mean, a few tanks did go down. Yeah, there's only 2 tanks left for the moment. Kure, though, is getting closer and closer to 3-3, as well as +2 vehicle items. That's going to complete right now. And the Ghosts. Ghosts obviously going to be very handy here. Ooh, Lings and Banes trying to roll forward. Got to get a couple of Marines, but Kure is just doing a good job of probing forward as he can. Getting pickoffs and then just retreating to the tanks. Inevitably pushing the Zerg player back. Where are the Vipers? They need to recharge. Okay, there they are. They're coming in from the top side. The 2 Vikings is such a nice addition to this army. Here comes the break attempt. Oh, Blinding Clouds. Knock out 1 tank and kind of derp the bio a little bit. There is a lot of Zerg here, but Kure does have these tanks on the high ground. Oh, attacking up that ramp. Not going to cut it. And, I mean, that was still a pretty good engagement for RagnaroK. He went about as far as he could. Grosabiles. Clip the Vikings. 1 Viper did go down. The other one barely survived. Oh, Scan finds the Viper. Can he get the chase down? Ooh, Hydra. It's got a mission. It's got a mission. No, he abandons it. Oh, that's going to be a dead Viper. He was distracted by the move in the middle of the map. Good job from Kure to distract and lets him get that Viper kill. Ravagers will find the Liberator. Oh, we got Nuke coming in from Kure here. Kure's continuing to just really abuse this position extremely well. He's finished up a planetary in the middle of the map to help him lock down this position. Oh my god, this base is on 2 HP. Oh, Siege tank on the front line will get taken down. There is a big flank on the top side. Can RagnaroK turn this into something? There are way too many medevacs on the field and not enough actual units. Ghosts. Oh, they are going to be enough to drive this back. It is 2-1-2 versus 3-3. So the bio is much higher quality, especially than the Hydras. A 3 upgrade lead against the Hydras. A 2 upgrade lead against the Ling Bane. Oh, this is looking very good for Kure. He will get pushed back, loses a lot of his heavy units, but he's retaining the medevacs. He's retaining the army. And I said he had too many medevacs? Nah, he had enough to keep his army fully healthy. And he will force game number 5. All right, here we go for game number 5. Final game of the series. Spawning up at the top right, it is Kure. In the blue. And his opponent spawning down in the bottom left for Mystery Gaming. It is RagnaroK. In the red. And once again going for the Extractor Trick 15 hatch. Kure. He's just going 1 rack to span from the high ground. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Now, what are we going to be seeing here? I mean, Kure is one of the players that he was late to kind of embrace the 2 racks Reaper. But he's done it now. He's done it now. He still doesn't do it all the time, though. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And I do like the mix-ups. I like the idea of playing both styles often. 139, that feels like a fast command center timing. It's quick. You know what? It's because he did an SCV scout. There it is. Normally I'm used to 141, but he gets it a little bit faster. Kure will see. Okay, you've got creep already. Cool. Ooh, game 5 gold base. RagnaroK. Very cool play. Kure? Oh my goodness, this is so smart because he's played 2 base. Twice? 3 times now? in this series. Oh my god, I love this. Only thing, he's gonna need to sneak the drones out there. Now, the Hellions are gonna be a little bit later because it is this fast second Marine again. Oh, hang on, is this even gonna be? Wait, oh, he's going hunting for an Overlord. Oh, okay. Well, it's just gonna be a dead Overlord. Does obviously cost him a lot of barracks build time, but he will get the kill. He's sending that barracks like really far. Oh man, RagnaroK almost kept that Overlord alive for like another 6 or 7 seconds. Not quite, but good maneuvering. Very pesky with that. Oh my god, did he? No, he didn't get the scout. Okay, he sees no third command center or third hatchery. We'll see the layer starting on up. That is not going to give him the information yet that he's looking for. No gases at the natural. Oh, nice job from RagnaroK. As far as Cure knows, this is exactly the same as the previous games. This is so sick. The mind games. Oh, the mind games are so smart. Now, Cure almost certainly will eventually find this out. But how much value can it get before then? Oh my god, that is such a sick mind game from RagnaroK. Such a well set up build. He has played this series out so intelligently for this game 5, basically. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to work. I just want to give the credit to the brilliance of this. Now, to be honest, with only 4 drones here for now, the gold base isn't even really paying for itself. But the bigger thing is that Cure may overreact. Yeah, he's building a bunker. He's building Banshee. That's... probably didn't want to be building that Banshee. Viking will spot an Overseer, and the Hellions take care of the Changeling. Will be +1 Carapace once again very quickly here from RagnaroK. A little bit of a weird placement on the Evo. It's kind of fine, but I always just like the buildings when they're stacked up nicely. When they're just in, you know, good positions. I mean, forcing a bunker doesn't seem like a lot, and it's not a huge amount, but it is something. It is something, and now we've got the gold base up and running in earnest.
This better be good.
Hellion. Oh, he's gonna see it. Oh. Okay. He noticed that, right? It actually doesn't show up on the minimap, really. I'm looking at the minimap right now. If you didn't look at it, if you didn't actually look at the screen, you wouldn't see this.
Complete.
You wouldn't notice it. It's weird. It's so innocuous. So if he doesn't actually click on that side of the map, he might not have noticed. And I don't think he did. Banshee in the middle of the map. Oh, man. I don't think he noticed. I don't think he knows about it. He's building missile turrets. He's got no idea. He doesn't know about this gold base. He's thinking it must be Mutas because it hasn't been... Well, actually, no. He's seen roaches. Wait, why is he building the missile turret? Well, I'm not sure. I am not sure. Cloak was not made. It was just a single safety Banshee. Hellion, he's got to see it now, right? No, I think he shift-clicked with the minimap. Okay. Okay. Well, he's going to see it now. Does he?
Complete.
Okay, yeah, he saw it. He saw it when he shift-clicked the rally. This is the first time he's finding out about it. Okay. Well, it has mined a lot. It has mined a huge amount. Oh my god, the mind game's so sick. But, I mean, this gold base is still super exposed, and RagnaroK doesn't have roaches behind. Ooh, and he doesn't have a whole lot that spots here.
You're engaging the opponent. Time to raise your APM.
Ha, he's got the diva. Cute. Spore Crawler will get taken down. And a couple of drones as well. Oh my god, RagnaroK. Oh, never mind. He's got units on the other side too. Good job. Pushes this back. Not a lot of creep spread on the right side. A ton through the middle. But very little on the right side. Double drop coming in here. Oh man, this is really cool. Out of RagnaroK. Now, Cure is not panicking. He's not overreacting. He did forget his 2-2 at least for a decent amount of time. Just now starting it up. RagnaroK went 1-1, is going into the 1-1-2 for the Roach Ravager Ling Bane setup. And I do like that setup very much. A couple of drones going down. Good little drop in the main base. This is 1-1 versus 0-1, so the Lings really don't do well. Oh, nice target fire on the drones as well. And he gets out. Oh, even drops one Marine in on top of the Banelings. Very effective little drop from Cure. That was so cost efficient. Oh my god, 45 Lings. I think there was another drop on the other side. I think it was the other double drop. Still, very well done. Very, very well done. Ooh, Roach is going to get jumped on the backside of this base. Nice job from Cure, finding them on their own. We'll deny a little bit of mining on this gold base. Corrosive Biles do get dodged, and now he just dances over to the other side. Oh, RagnaroK. I mean, he took the gold base. It was cute. I really am impressed with how he led the mine game, but it's still a super vulnerable gold base. Now, he did mine a lot of resources from it. And maybe he's thinking long-term in this game. Like, he's like, okay, this could go split map. I want to mine as many minerals from this gold base as I can. Could be it. Could be it. But then he'll need to switch his focus to trying to mine out as much of the right side base. Right side base is as he can. We are seeing Vipers hitting the field. RagnaroK was spreading creep pretty nicely, but now it's been kind of hampered, and he hasn't done a great job of continuing it since then. Hydra range is done. Hydra speed is on the way. We've got 2-3 coming in. Ooh, Hydra will find a kill on one of these medevacs. Boost is on cooldown. Are the other two okay? Well, yes, they're going to be just fine. With it being Hydra Ling Bane, you definitely want to trade out the Roaches. You don't want to be on Roaches with this composition. Especially not if you're on 83 drones. Oh, there we go. Honestly, it's kind of fine to just throw them away. This is a big army, though. He doesn't want to just throw them away for free. He still wants to get some value. That is a lot of siege tanks. They're really clumped up. 3 blinding clouds is going to be devastating. Look at the tanks getting completely blanketed. Oh, they will wake back up, and they will get some big shots at the tail end. Cure able to keep the majority of the Marines alive, but those were the most clumped tanks in the history of tank clumping. So good for RagnaroK. Cure losing 9 siege tanks. The 3 blinding clouds are some of the most effective blinding clouds you will ever see. Those siege tanks were so clumped up. Damn. So good for RagnaroK. Cure, that is a massively painful situation. He does still have good units at home. Ooh, Changeling spot the tanks of his opponent, though. Oh, going in before the blinding clouds. Siege tanks do get some good shots. This is a really good concave for Cure. RagnaroK, what are we doing? Why? He saw his opponent's setup. That was not the move. He got such a good engagement and then instantly counterattacks and takes a horrible one. I don't even know. Good job from Cure to have the defensive setup, but that was so weird. Ooh, now this fight is going to take place almost entirely on creep. The spread from Cure is pretty good. The tanks on the low ground doing very well. The army of RagnaroK getting crushed by Cure. Oh, man, I can't believe just a minute and a half ago, RagnaroK got the dream engagement, and now everything has fallen apart. It is Cure who is pushing forward. He crushes one base, crushes the army, is about to knock out another base. And RagnaroK, the sneaky gold to start off the game, wasn't enough. Cure gonna try, well, RagnaroK gonna try and break this position. Lightning Clouds, they're good. They're not enough. 3-3 gonna complete for Cure any moment. He's up 60 army supply, and now he has taken the game. Cure will be victorious here. Wins this one on game 5. Very well done by Cure, and if you enjoyed that one, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and we will catch you on the flip side.